Namaste. Hello, everyone. How are you? Welcome to the Power Word Draw, brought to you by One Breath. Hi, I'm Rhonda Anaya, and I am so happy to be here and to have our fifth installment of choosing the Power Word. Um, it's been fun so far. I really have enjoyed interacting with whomever shows up for the live draw, for those who can't watch it live and watch the replay and send me a little message. It's been really a really powerful experience for me, um, and being able to utilize these words in my everyday life. By focusing on these words instead of just nilly-willy, whatever pops up, whatever you're watching on social media, um, in the news, in your life, your memories, that monkey mind that might be going on, to be able to focus on a word that has the ability to imbue you with its frequency, to focus your mind in a particular way so that the vibration of your being can be elevated. It's really been remarkable, and I've been enjoying the journey. And I see beautiful Leslie from New Zealand. Thanks for being here, Leslie. So good to have you here. So, I invite you to find a comfortable spot. You can be walking, you can be driving your car, you really can be doing anything, but just to allow yourself to get into a peaceful place, a state of mind, to begin to align your energy with this endeavor. What is the word that will impact your life, your frequency, in a positive, beneficial way? And I mean, if you're in a spot where you can gently close your eyes or softly focus, just begin to notice your breathing without really trying to change anything. But as you focus on your breathing, it will naturally begin to soften and to slow, to deepen. Let that happen. As you do that, focus on the area of your heart. Put a little smile on your face. Just say a little prayer, a little intention, a little bit of radiating your energy, your contribution to this power word draw. What is the word that will serve us best? Because we're all in this together. This is a community. Even if you're not watching it live, remember that your energy is part of this, because there is this place where there is no space, there is no time, and you are already here. So we are all here gathered together. So I'm going to grab the basket. Here's the basket. And I've been adding words. I must have another 100 words that still to add, and I'm sure there'll be more. And it's going to be very clean because they're wooden. And I actually spent about 5 minutes before just mixing them up. So I'm just going to close my eyes with the intention the word needs to be drawn is drawn. And let's see what it is. Joy. Aw. You know what? All these words are wonderful, but here is a special word. Joy. Just let that sink in. Where does it land for you? Somewhere in your body. Maybe it sparks a memory. Maybe you notice that kind of settle in now. And Leslie, yeah, she's got that little joy emoji, right? So I'm going to get the cards. So here's the index of all of the cards with their ancient. And some of these words aren't terribly ancient. Might be like back to the 1200s or the 1400s or the 1600s in English. So it's the etymology in English. And then we'll do the definition and the spiritual meaning. So joy, known as a feeling of pleasure, delight, bliss, gladness. So it really hasn't changed much. The definition, the modern day definition, is a feeling of great happiness, expression of such emotion, or a state of bliss. And the spiritual meaning of joy, there it is. A deep, abiding state of inner contentment and delight, a divine gift, divine connection of strength and peace, deep-seated, permanent state that doesn't disappear with hardship, a conscious choice to focus on the divine. So it's kind of that difference between happiness and joy, right? Happiness, you can be happy, not happy. But joy is like, again, it's one of those, it's an inside job. It's something that kind of, a switch that turns on inside and it stays on as long as you continue to feed it. So if you can do a little meditation, you can, again, close your eyes. We'll do some affirmations and a very short meditation. Just be nice and comfortable. Your eyes softly closed or focused somewhere. Begin noticing your breathing. And just think the word joy. Joy. If you want, you can say it out loud. You can whisper it. Simply think it. Allow the word's vibration to enter your heart. As you breathe, you can breathe in and out from your heart space. Just imagine your breath flowing to and from the heart space. You sense your awareness there in your heart. And hear, sense, feel joy, the vibration, the frequency of joy. Allow that frequency to fill the entirety of your heart. Your heart is just lighting up, experiencing the frequency of joy. If you put a little smile on your face, it gives your brain the signal to begin to release feel-good hormones. And it also signals your heart to release those feel-good hormones. And have a smile, the smile of joy. What would it feel like for joy to be a permanent resident in your heart? I am joy. I invite joy into my life. I choose to entrain my body, my mind, and my spirit to the frequency of joy. I am joy. I am the expression of joy. I choose words that are joyful, words that are powerful. That word joy, that high vibration frequency, allow it to radiate from your heart to every cell in your body. Every cell in my body is full of joy. I literally embody joy as each cell aligns to the frequency of joy. More and more every day, the words that I speak, that I think, that I write will align to the frequency of joy. I express joy in all my conversations. Even if they're tough conversations, there is an underlying current of joy, because that is who I am. That is my true nature. My true nature is that of joy. I breathe in joy. I breathe out joy. Joy is my set point. The blood that flows through my body is joyful. My heart rejoices. That is joy over and over and over again, on repeat. Anytime I get lost in thought and I catch myself, I'm going to put a smile on my face, connect to the joy in my heart. So that I can pivot. So that instead of going in a downward spiral, sadness or gloom or despair or anger or frustration, I can put the brakes on and allow joy, my true nature, to shine. I am pure joy. And I choose to see the joy in others, and if they do not receive the joy that I radiate, it simply bounces off of them and comes back to me. Just notice how you feel. Your body responds to this word, to the frequency of joy. And take a mental snapshot of how you feel. And remember that. Remember. You're ready. You can open your eyes if you want to, or you can just sit in this glowy feeling of joy. And I don't know, I feel very, very calm and at peace. I can see the blue sky outside. There's still no green. The spring hasn't come. It's below freezing today, but there's still joy. There's joy knowing that nature is pregnant with anticipation of spring, and it's resting, and it has joy in resting, and that's good. And I have joy in my heart. Makes me think of a song I used to sing when I went to a Christian fellowship. And it said, oh, let's see, I'm going to be, if I can, all right, no comments on my singing, but I've got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart. I've got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Down in my heart to stay. And it goes on, but that's a good way to remember joy, right? To have little songs, little ditties. Write it down. Put it on sticky notes. Write it on your hand. I have to share this. Matching tattoos with my grandson when we went to a school breakfast for the nursery school. But that reminds me of joy. Do something that reminds you of joy. If it's a piece of jewelry or a book or a picture, just give yourself reminders to keep that spark of joy alive. Oh, you're welcome, Leslie. How can we not smile? Right? So today's word brought to you by One Breath. Joy. So go out and be joyful. Let that joy shine in your heart. And from my heart to yours. Namaste. See you on Wednesday, same time, same place.